There are places on our planet where most people would not dare to go even for a lot of money. Places where the past has left too dark a mark, where silence scares more than any scream, and the atmosphere seems to be saturated with fears in the world. Get ready. It's going to be creepy. Doll Island, Mexico. Imagine a small island in the canals of Mexico City, where every tree, every corner is hung with hundreds of old mutilated dolls. Some don't have eyes, some don't have hands, some don't have heads. They sway in the wind, creak, and seem to be watching you. The history of this place began in the middle of the 20th century. A resident of the island, Don Julian, claimed to have found the body of a girl who had drowned in the canal. In memory of her, he hung his first doll on a tree. But one doll turned into hundreds. He believed that they protected him from evil spirits. Don Julian continued to collect dolls until the end of his life. And when he died in 2001, his body was found exactly where, according to legend, the girl died. Catacombs of Paris, France. Under the very heart of romantic Paris, there is a real city of the dead. These are catacombs, kilometers of underground tunnels where the remains of more than 6 million people are buried. In the 18th century, cemeteries overflowed, and the authorities decided to move the bones to abandoned quarries. Since then, the walls of the catacombs have been made of skulls and bones, neatly laid out in patterns. Tourists see only a small part, about 1.5 kilometers, but in fact the network of underground galleries is much larger. And not all the moves have been studied to the end. There is complete silence here, cold, and only empty eye sockets look at you from the darkness. Pripyat, Ukraine. This city was conceived as a symbol of Soviet progress. In the 1970s, young specialists and their families who worked at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant moved here. Pripyat was modern, vibrant, and lively. But in April 1986, the world changed forever. After the explosion at the fourth power unit, residents were urgently evacuated. They were told to take their things for 3 days. They left and never came back. Today, Pripyat is a ghost town. The Ferris wheel, which was never launched. Abandoned apartments that still have toys and books. Rusting rides, empty schools and hospitals. It's like time has frozen here. Aokigahara Forest, Japan. It is called the Suicide Forest. And not only because of the tragic stories associated with it, but also because of the very atmosphere of this place. The trees here grow so densely that they almost do not let in light. Lava, rocks, and moss make the soil uneven, the air moist, and the sounds seem to disappear. Here you can lose your bearings in a matter of minutes. Even modern devices sometimes lose their signal. Unfortunately, the forest has long been a place where many people decide to pass away. The authorities and volunteers put up signs urging them not to give up and seek help. But that doesn't make the forest any less creepy. It's like it holds the sadness of thousands of people. Catacombs of the Capuchins, Palermo, Italy. If the catacombs of Paris are a city of bones, then the Capuchin dungeons in Palermo are a gallery of mummies. The bodies of thousands of people are kept here. Monks, priests, townspeople, children. The peculiarity is that they were not hidden in coffins. Mummies stand against the walls, hang on shelves, and sit in niches. They still have the clothes of that era on them. Some look like they died yesterday. The most famous mummy is a little girl named Rosalia Lombardo. Her body is embalmed so well that it looks like she's just sleeping. People call her the Sleeping Beauty of Palermo. Conclusion. These places have one thing in common. They remind us how fragile human life is and how the past leaves its mark. Someone finds an interest in history in such places. Someone finds a terrible feeling of fear. and someone is both at the same time. Write in the comments, which of these places would you decide to go to and where for nothing? And should we continue this creepy tour of the most mystical corners of the planet?